Our deer season and all the camaraderie between fellow hunters, friends, and family that we share throughout the fall and winter months doesn't necessarily end for us just because the actual hunting season ends. The end of a deer season simply opens up the door to other opportunities that are just as important to a hunter's success as the things we do during the season. One big thing that comes to mind is shed hunting and postseason scouting. Every year around mid to late February, we get together, a bunch of friends and family, and have a big shed hunting day over at our buddy Wide's place. It's become a day we look forward to every year, and it rarely disappoints.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I enjoy it.
it's his favorite movie. Don't categorize it.
So it's middle February. We're headed out looking for some sheds. We got 3 in particular deer that we're definitely interested in finding. One being JD, one being Buffalo Boy, and the other being High and Tight. There's definitely some other deer too that we definitely like to see come around next year. So we'll see what we can find.
Success this time of year isn't only measured by the amount of sheds a person finds, but also, and maybe more importantly, the knowledge a person gains regarding their deer herd by doing some postseason scouting. By paying close attention to details and maybe even taking some notes down with pen and paper, a person can better understand the deer activity, bedding locations, rutting sign, travel patterns, and anything else that can be learned once you step into some of those hard-to-get places that you don't dare get into during season or those preseason scouting trips. It's a great time to learn with the lack of foliage and great sight lines. We like to make one big day out of it on each person's farm or property to limit pressure, but we make sure to do anything we want within reason on those 1 to 2 days we're out there. Make it count. We even cook up a big lunch when we do this at Wide's place each year for a midday break before going back out to finishing up the second part of the day. But likely, the most important thing to remember is, as we stated before, it's simply just a great time to get out there and spend some quality time outdoors with friends and family. We all have a lot of fun with it, while also bettering ourselves and our opportunities for the next fall.
Well, we just found, Dave just picked up our one of our 3-year-olds this year, Buffalo Boy. He was definitely a cruiser, so we weren't sure where we'd find his sheds, and honestly weren't sure if he had dropped yet. But we had pictures of him last week, still holding, so this is really fresh. There's not still blood on it, but it's definitely a fresh shed. So happy to see him, but we'll be even more happy when we see him this fall.
Just found the dribbler, 4-year-old on our farm, so excited to see what he turns into next year.
So we're just finishing up our shed rally that we have. We always have some folks come over and help us kind of walk the farm, look for some different antlers and stuff, and it's just a lot of fun. We're all a bunch of friends and all kind of hunt together in the same community, maybe not the exact same farms, but we all enjoy each other's company and hang out, throughout the entire year. So kind of to recap the day, outside of the sign and stuff that we found, which was really our biggest focus, we found a ton of rub lines, scrape lines, things like that, things that we can key in on. We went into some of the areas that are sanctuaries, just kind of to observe how those deer move through those areas. So this deer in particular, we called him Buffalo Boy. He was a 3-year-old. Got a ton of mass. He's never going to be a high scoring deer, but it's definitely going to be fun deer to hunt next year and the following years. Yeah, definitely something that I think we all look forward to on the lease. Todd picked up the dribbler.
Got the dribbler. So he was 3-year-old last year?
No, 4.
Okay, 4-year-old. So
Yeah.
One we definitely look forward to next year, see what he's going to turn into. So Blackfoot, so all of us on the farm really had,
A lot of
close
encounters,
with him.
yeah. We got a lot of footage
So
from him.
good to find him early.
Yeah, and then we found a couple just small ones, maybe future big bucks. We're not sure yet. So, but we didn't find a ton of sheds, and we really didn't anticipate to. We were definitely early, and we know that. We always kind of do this right around our birthdays, and this is our birthday party. We always have people come out, enjoy some food, some camaraderie, and time in the outdoors, and that's what's really all about for us.
Yeah, he literally was on every inch of the farm, and I'm sure others, but
I can't. Woo! Woo! I like it.
what a goofball.
I like it.
No, it's good. It's good.